If you can break through that door, you'll be a superhero. Hi, I'm Darren Crooks.
I'm Curtis York.
Welcome to Unofficial Review.
Today we're going to talk about the new movie Glass.
Yep, the conclusion to the M. Night Shyamalan superhero trilogy.
Glad he said that because I couldn't.
It began with Unbreakable, the middle was Split, and now we have Glass. And to be honest with me, it is a great trilogy.
Yeah, I think it was,
as a whole.
Yep, definitely. Like, Split, still my favourite.
Yeah, it's because I think Split was the most happened in Split.
Yeah,
I think, it was the more intense and all, so it was.
I just think James McAvoy, which is Kevin, I think he's a brilliant actor.
Oh yeah, he's amazing. Like, he really shone in that film.
Where he was still a big character in this one, but because it was spread between three main characters, it was not as much of him, but I still loved the movie.
Yeah, like, I can understand why the film's called Glass, but whenever you watch the film, you can almost think the film should have been called, like, The Horde, because he's sort of the main central character.
Yeah.
Even though you get Bruce Willis's David Dunn and Samuel L. Jackson's
Elijah Price,
yeah, aka Mr. Glass. But he just steals the movie.
Definitely.
So he does. James McAvoy as Kevin, because with all the different personalities, you get maybe about 6 or 7 thrown in on top of the ones that he had already done in Split.
Definitely, because like in this one, he's changing them like that, and like it's just like they're different accents, different everything. I think it would be so hard to act.
Different languages.
Yeah, different language. Yeah, speaking, was it Latin?
Something it was, dodgy. Yeah, but he was amazing this year, and with Bruce Willis playing David Dunn again. Lately, Bruce Willis has been phoning in his acting, I think, with the films that he's done, because he's done a lot of straight-to-DVD schlock sort of films. But it was good to see him come back and actually embrace this character well.
Yeah.
Because I think that was one of his best roles. Because it was such a grounded role, even though it was a superhero film, per se. He acted it very realistically.
It's because I think, though, David doesn't, like, I don't think he 100% believes in himself. Like,
it's like he is what he is.
Yeah, he does good, but it feels like it's not enough for him.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like he always needs more in his life. So it does.
And talk about stealing the show as well, Samuel L. Jackson, he doesn't speak for like the first half of the film. Yeah. But yet, every scene that he's in is captivating.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's because you're waiting to see what's going to happen with him, because you know there's this genius there.
Yeah. But they didn't actually mention that in the Unbreakable movie.
How smart he was.
Yeah, like they kind of just laid over that. But obviously, I think for this movie they've thought about it more and thought, right,
I'll give him a bit more.
The way, like his mind, like unreal.
I know, what he thinks and processes is beyond anybody else's thing, and that's his superpower, basically.
The coding he could do as well.
Oh yeah, like he's just a genius.
Yeah.
An evil genius.
Yeah, evil genius. But that's basically
what he is, yeah.
His
that's
superpower,
his
basically.
part in this film. Yeah. But I feel like this film takes 2 strides at times. It goes from the Split, sort of fast-paced, a lot more sort of happening sort of feel, to the Unbreakable, very slow burning but very interesting feel.
Yeah.
Because it's not a spoiler to say that they all end up in this institution together with the woman, Sarah.
Doctor.
What do you call her? Doctor or something. But your woman who he really doesn't like, and I hate her face. Her face is so annoying.
We give her a 1, would you?
No, to be fair, she played her part well.
She did play her part well, but the reason is because she always plays such a... Like, bad, but...
No, it's true.
Good actress, but I don't know, I just hate the movie.
She's not given good enough roles. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like her part in the series to kind of convince that they're not superheroes, they're trying to convince them they're not superheroes. That's her whole role in this sort of situation, and she goes through all these different techniques to try and break through and convince them.
She has 3-day deadline as well to do it in.
3 days to convince them they don't have superpowers. Yeah. And they're just lucky or coincidences that have happened.
Yeah. Yeah. She basically, like, that's what she tries and says. Like, she tried to, like, when it Split, if you've seen it, he gets shot in it. she tries to say that the bullets were damp from being done.
From the shotgun.
But what she was saying, like, was far-fetched, but you could see it being true. Yeah, like,
it's far-fetched, but it's not as far-fetched as superheroes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good, like.
That's what the movie toys with your expectations that way.
Yeah.
Like, you're, as an audience, believing what she's saying, you're like, oh, this maybe what's going on here.
Yeah. You can't quite tell.
Exactly. So that was done really well. Trying to see what's going on there.
I think the comic book bit was done really well. Like the way they said, like they tried to say comic books at the start. Like the defense for that people are superhuman at times is at the very first comic books were just normal people, but gradually it was saying how good and better they were getting. Like at first, apparently, like the spandex, like people were just Superman.
It was a strong man, so it was at carnivals and stuff, you know, they're lifting heavy weights and stuff. They're saying that's really got that from.
It originated. That's the word. To like Superman in the blue spandex.
Like he was never able to fly originally. He was just able to jump high feats. So all the explanations I made for Elijah's theory, which came from the first Unbreakable film, as you said, was comic books were like historical sort of captures of what people used to be like. These early superhuman type people. But then obviously got completely wrapped up as the years went on.
And then she made a good point as well with the doctor. She said her defense to that was, like, if you go to Comic-Con and all they're ever trying to do is sell you things.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
So like, you literally watching the movie, you had no idea what was going to happen or what, like,
you didn't have a clue
where the director was going to go with it.
Exactly, and that's the good thing about the M. Night Shyamalan this trilogy specifically. You don't know where it's going to go because it stays within its main focus for most of the film.
Yeah.
And then towards the end, that's when shit just goes crazy. And this film is no exception.
Yeah.
Like as you get towards the end, you're saying like you need to remember these aren't Marvel films or anything.
Yeah, they're not.
They're not that kind of superhero film. And if you've watched Unbreakable and Split, you need to go into this film with the right sensibility of expectation. I think.
Yeah.
You can't be expecting some big brawl or anything like that.
There's a showdown.
Yeah, there's a showdown, but it's not what you would expect.
It's not like the end of Marvels where they're like a city's getting blown up.
No, like. I'm not going to go on to it because it is a spoiler to talk about the showdown itself. But it is a great, it's a great fucking scene. So this
the ending, it was actually done really well. It was bittersweet.
It is bittersweet, but then think about it, like Unbreakable and Split are also the end of Unbreakable. Yeah. He finds out Elijah was the mastermind behind everything. Yeah. The movie ends there.
Yeah.
Split. He takes on the Beast persona and escapes. The movie ends there.
Yeah.
So go into this film with the right expectations for the ending. What the film lacked at times, I thought, was whenever they had the supporting actors coming in, like the girl from Split. I felt they really washed her down in this film, and she was almost sympathetic to James McAvoy's character, Kevin, the Beast, whatever you want to
captured her.
Yeah, but then let her go. So that's where this weird, like sort of sympathy comes from her. But her character, she has like 7 or 8 lines in the film, just I think.
Yeah, not a lot. Like she comes and goes.
Yeah, she's just there for specific reasons, and that's it. It's the same as Elijah's mother. She shows up again from Unbreakable, and she's only there for specific sort of scenes. But whereas David's son, Joseph from Unbreakable,
same actor.
Yeah, same actor, which was really. I didn't expect it. Yeah.
You can tell by the eyes. Like
I thought they did him quite well. Like he has a bigger role than any of the other supporting cast.
I just think it was hard. Because it is like it's a 2 hour long movie.
Yeah.
But because there is 3 big main characters, then you have the Doctor. I can't remember her name, Sasha or Sarah, and then you have like these other 3. But what I liked about it was like at one scene, you seen Elijah, David, and Kevin, but then you see Elijah's mum, David's son.
And the girl from
Split. So it's kind of like each one had someone that cared about them.
Yeah.
Which I liked about. That's what I liked about it.
See, whenever it goes into the whole institution and stuff, the mental hospital basically, it focuses more on Elijah and Kevin, not so much David, because he doesn't really have an awful lot to do within the play. He's just kind of sitting there most of the time.
Because all he wants to do is stop the other two.
Yeah.
Like, he wouldn't be a problem if the other two didn't exist.
Like, in the end of the day, he's the good guy. Mm-hmm. He's the hero. These two are the villains.
Yeah.
So they are. So,
or else they like saying that vigilante.
Yeah.
Well,
nah, he's a hero.
No, he's a hero.
Yeah. I even like the first sort of like whenever you're first introduced to David again, I thought it was done really well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was done in the sort of like you get to see what he's been doing for the last couple of years, and he's took on the vigilante role with the help of his son, who's now the guy in the chair, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Which I thought was really cool, because I wasn't sure if they were going to just ignore his family.
Yeah.
In this film, because in the trailer you never got any hints
from it. Yeah, because there wasn't really any.
So I don't know if that's a spoiler or not, but it's most of the film. Like, it's the beginning of the film. You're introduced to his son again, which was really well done. And then you get introduced to each of the characters, like themselves. You get introduced to it's Kevin first, isn't it? You get introduced to Kevin, then you get back to Elijah, and then David, and then they all meet up in the institution again.
Yeah.
But that's when everything slows down, but also picks up like fuck.
Yeah, like it never was. I was never sitting there going. Yeah, like you constantly, like there was just it didn't feel like 2 hours.
Yeah, you always wanted to know where it was going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when it ended, you just wanted more.
Yeah.
Like, I just wanted more, but
M. Night Shyamalan has already come out and said that this is the end of this trilogy. Like, he's not doing any more. This is it. This is the story you get, and it is just a great trilogy.
Yeah, like it ends where there's nothing like at the end of Unbreakable. Like, you kind of were left where you were like, oh, you want to
see where this is going to go.
Split kind of ended up a bit better.
Because with
but you still kind of wanted more.
Yeah, well, Split you kind of knew you were going to get the third one because of how it ended.
Yeah, and then you even seen.
Can you imagine if Split ended? He escaped, and you seen Bruce Willis sitting there at the diner, and you never got another
you'd be
Unbreakable film for another 18, 19 years.
I would tell you,
like there's only 2 years between Split and Glass.
Yeah.
But then nobody knew Split was going to be a sequel to Unbreakable, so there was 17 years.
Yeah. Well, 16 years.
16 years there. That Unbreakable was just as it was. And that wasn't a bad thing, but I'm glad we got this film, and I'm glad about how it ended and the process it took to get to the ending.
Definitely, I think I'd give it a 9.
9?
Yeah.
I'd probably go for an 8, but so we'll stick with 8.5.
8.5 then,
Yeah. But yeah, Glass, great film.
Definitely.
But make sure you watch Unbreakable and Split before you go see this film, or you will be lost.
See, that's my brother. He hadn't seen Unbreakable.
Yeah.
And I told him to watch it before, and he did, and he didn't really like Unbreakable.
No.
But you need that movie to understand.
You need to know these characters. That's the thing.
You'll not get David's character.
No.
Or Elijah's.
No.
You just get Split.
See, at the end of the day, it was done perfectly.
Yeah.
Because the people that watched Unbreakable when they were younger, like us, we got to know that character. We're like, oh, this is great. And then Split came out, and everybody was like, oh, M. Night Shyamalan's back. He's doing great films again. And now he's tied it together with Glass, and it just works.
Yeah, definitely.
So it does the story needed that time, I think, to progress to where it became. So yeah, 8.5 from us.
Yep.
Cheers.
Bye. Thanks for watching. Yeah.
Is that the right term?
I don't know, but...
I don't know. Tall feet, maybe? I don't know. It jumped really tall in the air. Really tall in the air? Really high in the air?
I'm gonna leave this one, dude.
Come back.
Aww.
Don't leave me up on my own. I don't know what to say up here.
What are you, on a podium or something? What the fuck? Fuck's sake, I'm away.
What was that?
Jumped off the podium. Right, we're going off. Yeah.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah, like high feet and all that sort of shit.
Jumped really high. Sorry. There's all to be an outtakes. It's too long.
Right. But